Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
Welcome to the bold and the beautiful daily YAPP or after program ponderings for a quick, and by that, I mean you're already halfway done, recap of the most amazing or what the heck did we just watch moments on today's episode. Let's get to it. What happened on the bold and the beautiful? We can just call Luna the cartoon character who ate the bold and the beautiful, because that is essentially where we are at the moment. Luna is most definitely a cartoon character at this point. She somehow manages to go anywhere she wants, unseen, even as a jailbird. This time, she managed to escape in a laundry cart when the guard who wheeled the cart out didn't realize that her cargo was heavier than some bed sheets. She miraculously made it to the beach house, donned a new outfit from a swimmer who needed a shower, and breathlessly presented herself to Will. And Will, all he could do was look at her with confusion, wondering how she got there. Why wonder, Will? This has been Luna all along. This is the nutjob predator who donned a mask and raped you. Why be surprised by anything this lunatic does? The delusions are also becoming redundant. Yes, Luna, we know. You love Will, a boy you have had 3 conversations with in your entire life. And everyone else? All they could do was yammer on and on about how horrible Luna was and how they are so glad she is behind bars. Even Lee and Poppy had a good chat about it. Please, just end this already and move on. This character has eaten our soap, and we need her to spit it back out. Want more details? We got you. Soap Central has the best full B and B recaps on the internet. You can even go back over 30 years and read each and every one of them. If you can't wait until the next episode, we have daily spoilers too. And whatever you do this weekend, do not. Seriously, do not forget to read the 2 scoops for some laughs. Hey, admit it. We're funny in the as close as we can come to being a watching party without actually being a show. And the best part is if you agree or disagree, we want to know. As always, share your comments below. If there is one thing we can count on in Los Angeles, other than fashion lines being delayed, romances combusting like dry brush in a wildfire, and Sheila lurking in shadows, it's that Luna Nozawa will find a way to create chaos without even trying. And on November 18th, she delivered exactly the brand of colorful cartoon like Pandemonium fans have started calling her trademark. Today's episode played out like a mixture of a fashion house melodrama and a Saturday morning animated special, complete with exaggerated reactions, physically impossible coincidences, and Luna somehow being in the wrong place at the wrong time with breathtaking efficiency. So let's unpack every wild moment. The episode opens with emotional static, and Luna is the spark. The day begins at Forrester Creations, where the atmosphere is thick with tension. Hope is pacing, Thomas is brooding, Steffi is somewhere between annoyed and exhausted, and RJ is working his jaw like he's doing mouth warm-ups for a boxing match. And smack in the center of it all, Luna, swishing into the design office with her glossy hair, oversized tote, and energy so chaotic it might as well come with comic book sound effects. Whoosh, zip, crash. The minute she appears, the room reacts like someone just flipped on the drama machine. Hope raises an eyebrow. Thomas tightens that famous jaw. RJ lights up, and then dims at the memory of their situation. Steffi, who isn't even in the room yet, somehow feels a disturbance in the force. Luna is bright, bubbly, and frazzled, and she immediately launches into an explanation about a misplaced sketchpad, a faulty elevator, and a spilled oat milk latte that somehow only managed to stain one single stitch of a couture dress she wasn't even holding. It's the most Luna thing to happen before lunch in weeks. What she doesn't know. Her day is about to get much more complicated. RJ reaches his breaking point, and Luna accidentally makes it worse. RJ is trying, really trying, to be patient, to be supportive, to be understanding. but he's carrying around months of emotional exhaustion from Luna's unintended disasters, and today he is one spilled drop of oat milk away from combusting. When Luna apologizes for the 3 minor crises she's caused already, and it's not even noon, RJ breathes deeply and counts to 10. Unfortunately, Luna mistakes this for him practicing a breathing technique and starts copying him. So the scene becomes, RJ, Luna, I'm serious. We need to talk. Luna, inhale. Okay. Exhale. I'm listening. RJ, no, not like. Luna, should I do the longer inhale? By the time RJ gets her attention, both of them are tense. He wants clarity in their relationship. He wants accountability. He wants some sense of stability. Luna, of course, wants all of that too, but somehow she keeps stepping into emotional quicksand the second they try to solve anything. Hope, who witnesses this whole exchange, looks torn between laughing, crying, and pouring herself the strongest cup of herbal tea ever brewed. Steffi enters. What did she do this time? Steffi dramatically sweeps into the office with the kind of energy that tells you she has already had a day, maybe several days. Luna turns around too quickly, drops her tote bag, and spills out 4 lip glosses, 2 pens, and a sketch that somehow glides through the air and lands at Steffi's feet like an animated prop. Steffi clears her throat. RJ, it was an accident. Steffi, I assumed. But the vibe is unmistakable. Steffi is bracing herself for the next Luna incident. Today's Luna moment? A misunderstood text message Luna sent earlier, meant for RJ, that accidentally got forwarded to Steffi due to autocorrect and Luna's chaotic typing habits. Steffi finally brings it up. So, Luna, you didn't really mean to tell me that I should stop stress simmering like a worried casserole, right? Luna's eyes go wide. Her mouth drops open. She nearly drops her water bottle. RJ covers his face with his hands. Hope, in the back, is physically trembling from holding in laughter. Thomas quietly whispers to himself, this office needs cameras. Thomas tries to restore order, but Luna's energy spreads. Thomas attempts to refocus everyone on the fashion line, the upcoming preview, and the need for actual productivity. He tells Luna to prepare the sketches for the meeting. Luna nods. Then she accidentally knocks over a display board. Then she tries to fix it, trips slightly, grabs the table for support, and knocks Thomas's marked pattern sheet onto the floor. Thomas takes a deep breath, the same kind of spiritual exhale he uses when dealing with Hope's complicated emotional arcs. He says, with forced calm, Luna, just sit, please. For me. For all of us. Luna sits. The chair makes a squeak that sounds like a cartoon boink. Hope is now fully biting her lip. RJ is 2 seconds from laughing even though he's upset. Steffi looks like she's silently promising herself a spa day the minute the workday ends. Flashback time. Luna remembers what started all this chaos. In a creatively stylized montage, Luna zones out into her own mind, a pastel-colored, dreamy, cartoonish imagination sequence. The background becomes sparkly. Harps play. Lily's soft lighting glows. She remembers the morning's events. She spilled her coffee because the elevator jolted. She panicked and grabbed her sketchpad, only to accidentally smack a passing intern. She replaced the sketchpad in her bag, only to shove it in upside down, which caused her notes to later fall out. She sent what she thought was a cute, supportive text to RJ, but it autocorrected into nonsense. And finally, she pressed send to all. Her inner monologue. Why am I like this? Her cartoon dream self shrugs. Because even the Luna in Luna's imagination doesn't have an answer. Steffi's commentary hour. Luna edition. When Luna snaps back to reality, Steffi is giving an impromptu TED talk titled How to Minimize Chaos in High-Pressure Workspaces. It's thinly veiled. It's directed at Luna. Everyone knows it. Even Ridge off-screen, but presumably somewhere in the building probably felt the energy shift. Steffi concludes with, We all need to stay focused and avoid unnecessary distractions. She gives Luna a meaningful glance. Luna nods quickly, bobbing her head like an apologetic cartoon character. I totally agree, Steffi. 100%. No distractions. I am distraction-free. Everyone holds their breath. For one glorious second, it seems possible. The room is quiet. Then Luna's phone buzzes loudly. The notification sound is a playful boop boop boop. Thomas sighs. Steffi stares. RJ groans. Hope covers her face. Luna freezes and whispers, "Sorry, it's on loud mode." RJ's attempt at a heart-to-heart. RJ manages to pull Luna aside for an honest, serious conversation. He tells her he loves her sincerity. He loves her passion. He loves the way she brings light and energy into his life. But he's also scared that all this chaos is a sign that they're out of sync. Scared that their relationship is drifting into an imbalance where doubts are outweighing trust. Luna listens, really listens, for once. Her eyes soften. Her tone calms. She reaches for RJ's hand and promises she's trying deeply to get better at communication and self-control. She wants stability too. She wants him. She wants a steady future. RJ's heart cracks a little. He believes her, but he also gently admits intentions aren't enough. We need changes too. It's a vulnerable, beautiful moment, one that almost grounds the whole episode. Almost. Because right as Luna leans forward to kiss him in reconciliation, she knocks over a display of fabric swatches that flutter down like confetti. Romantic? Yes. But also peak cartoon Luna energy. Thomas and Hope discuss the Luna effect. Meanwhile, Hope and Thomas watch Luna's trail of chaos with a mixture of concern and fascination. Hope, she's sweet, but I don't know how RJ handles all this. Thomas, he handles it because he cares. But yeah, the girl is like a walking plot twist. Hope, every time she walks in, it's like the universe hits shuffle. Their banter is light, but subtly reflective. Hope and Thomas know better than anyone that relationships can get messy, unpredictable, and sometimes require Herculean patience. Steffi reaches her limit and drops a bombshell after the glances, the sighs, the toppled boards, and the worried casserole text. Steffi finally makes a decision. She calls a meeting, a real meeting. Everyone gathers. RJ, Luna, Thomas, Hope, a couple interns who clearly sense something spicy is happening. Steffi announces, "From this point forward, we are creating a new organizational system for the office. And Luna, you're going to be partnered with someone who can help keep things streamlined." Luna blinks. RJ tenses. Hope mouths, "Oh wow." Thomas crosses his arms, ready for impact. Steffi continues, "Luna, you're going to be working directly with." Dramatic pause. Zoom ins. Music swells. Zend. The room goes silent. RJ's face goes from shock to confusion to discomfort to full-blown emotional crisis. Luna stutters. STST Steffi, I don't what? Steffi nods with CEO finality. Zend will help bring structure. He's experienced. And you need guidance. It's time. Thomas raises one eyebrow. Hope silently gasps. RJ looks like he might spontaneously dissolve into smoke. And Luna? She is a deer in headlights, a cartoon deer, with sparkly eyes and a jaw-drop animation. The ripple effect of the Steffi bombshell. The backlash is instant. RJ, why Zend? Steffi, because he's good at what he does. RJ, but this isn't. Steffi, RJ, this is business, not romance management. Ouch. Luna protests meekly, insisting she can get better without being reassigned. Hope tries to ease the tension, saying growth can be positive. Thomas backs Steffi, saying the company needs efficiency. It turns into a five-person emotional ping-pong match. But Steffi remains firm. The decision stands. Luna spirals, and the cartoon energy peaks. When Luna leaves the meeting, her thoughts unravel into another vivid, animated internal monologue sequence. The screen of her mind fills with Zend reading over her sketches, RJ glaring at her in hurt confusion, Steffi tapping her iPad aggressively, Hope sending her sympathetic smiles, Thomas looking vaguely annoyed, her mother Poppy shaking her head in slow-motion disappointment. Luna panics. Her hands flutter. Her speech speeds up. Her eyes widen. She is overwhelmed, embarrassed, anxious, and terrified of hurting RJ even more. Which is exactly why, in that moment, she accidentally walks into a rolling clothes rack and knocks it over. The sound echoes like a cymbal crash. Of course it does. The ending, Luna's confession, RJ's fears, and a new cliffhanger. In the final scene, Luna finds RJ alone and apologizes, genuinely. She tells him she never meant to make things harder for him. She wants to earn his trust back. She wants him to believe she can grow. RJ listens, torn between love and frustration. He holds her hands. He says, quietly, "Luna, I don't know how to feel right now." Her heart breaks. She whispers, "Please don't give up on me." But RJ can't answer. He's too conflicted. The camera zooms out slowly as they stand in the quiet design office, surrounded by scattered fabric, sketches, and the lingering echoes of the wild day. Then, just before fading to black, another message alert goes off on Luna's phone. Boop, boop, boop. RJ winces. Luna blushes. The audience screams.